Moama Bowling Club respectfully acknowledges the Yorta Yorta people, the traditional owners of the land on which we operate. We recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture, and we pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. If the past few years have taught us anything about our community here at Echuca Moama, it's that when the going gets tough, we get tougher. The rising cost of living pressures, climate change effects, international conflicts and the ongoing impacts of the COVID pandemic on the way we live, work and raise our families continue to weigh heavily on our hearts. But that heaviness hasn't weakened our resolve to focus on all the good in the world and on how we can work together to make it better. Over the past 12 months, we've been privileged to partner with countless volunteer groups and individuals in our community who are rolling up their sleeves and making a difference, despite the challenges in front of them. They have led by example when it comes to focusing on what they can control, and by taking small, yet important actions in moving our community forward. And that's what we've focused our attention on here at Moama Bowling Club too. We're a strong team, and we're leading our club into an exciting future. We've continued to improve and grow our facilities to ensure they are the best they can be for our wonderful team, out-of-town visitors, and those in our community who call this place home. In December, we unveiled our state-of-the-art sports bar, providing guests to our club with a spectacular facility like nothing else in this region. The technology in this split-level, multi-screen venue has to be experienced to be believed, and the bar's entry, featuring a sporting memorabilia showcase, certainly brings the wow factor. Early works are also underway on our exciting new precinct, to be known as Wildergreen, which will include our stylish new cafe. And perhaps most exciting of all, in June we went live with our solar car park microgrid, making us one of the first New South Wales clubs to supply the national electricity market.
Our new microgrid and car park solar structure helps us overcome a number of issues regarding supply, cost and procurement of our electricity, as well as to provide a positive environmental impact. The microgrid reduces our carbon footprint and improves our energy and environmental efficiency by cutting a considerable chunk each year from our power bill. 40% of our daily power needs are now powered by renewable energy sources and not coal-fired gas. The annual greenhouse gas savings just from this project is the equivalent of us planting more than 11,000 trees to remove the same volume of CO2 from the atmosphere.
Each of these major developments have added a new vibrancy to our club, but most importantly, have strengthened our capacity to invest more heavily and forge even stronger links with our community partners. This year, we've been delighted to provide financial support to more than 80 community groups and projects, freeing up their volunteers from the heavy burden of fundraising so they can focus on getting the job done.
Well, it's a 55-acre golf course and bowls club, so we maintain everything within that. Water, grass, trim trees, plant trees, the whole spectrum of running a golf course and a bowls club. I think it's, you work for a long time and you retire and you need something then to do. We're all golfers or bowlers, so coming out here helping promote our sport is good, and it's good for our physical well-being as well as our mental well-being.
Support we've received enabled us to start working on our greens. We've replaced one green entirely, and the money that the Bowls Club provided for us actually paid for that new green. Now our aim is eventually to continually replace them, and that's where the support is going to be so essential.
The Bridge Art Project's 12 years old. The idea started with Barry Donchie and his family, who donated 17 hectares of land straight through the bush there to create a huge arts precinct. It will include recreational things, bike tracks, cycleways, sculpture parks and all sorts of interesting things. Moama Bowling Club has been a fantastic support to the Bridge Art Project. We needed funding to buy the land here. They provided $100,000 towards that project of buying the land, and they've continued to support us with underwriting the gala dinners that we've had in the last 2 years. So we really thank them for that.
The Moama Theatre Company has a massive importance within not just Moama but surrounding towns as well. We provide an environment, a space that our members can all come. They know that when they're there, that they're a part of a family. They get to do something that they love and enjoy, and they're surrounded by like-minded people. The theatre company not only brings performances to the community, but it gives our members a chance to volunteer, be involved with young people in the community, create a safe place for themselves, and also where they can mentor and teach younger people. The theatre company is very appreciative of the Moama Bowling Club support. Without them, we wouldn't be able to take on some of the risks and challenges that we do as a theatre company and provide for our members.
The club's about 140 years old, and it's the biggest day in the community of the year, from probably Echuca to Crane, without a doubt. So we take in all the surrounding towns, people, everyone gets here and has a great time. It's a family club, basically. The volunteers, there's about 17 on the committee now and 3 more that want to come on the committee. It's a sense of community, and within this club, we give back to about 6 or 7 other little community organisations. When you come from a township of 300 people, pretty important everybody gets behind it, and that's what happens. Moama Bowling Club gives us a shot in the arm to be able to help out so many other little organisations. It's just great for the community.
The Positive Journey was a run from Melbourne to Echuca. It was held in June. It was covered 270 kilometres over 4 days. We travelled from Melbourne through Lancefield, through Heathcote, Rochester, and finally made it to Echuca. So the motivation behind the Positive Journey was in memory of Mum. Mum was the most positive person that I had ever met and probably will ever meet, and I wanted to do something to honour her. She had a blood cancer, which is an incurable blood cancer called myeloma, for 19 years, and just wanted to do something really special for Mum. I'm incredibly grateful for the Moama Bowling Club's support. Without their assistance, I'm not sure if this run would have been able to get the legs to keep moving and get up off the ground, but they were just incredible and instrumental in assisting the Positive Journey to become what it is today.
The contribution these wonderful volunteers and many others like them make to our hometown is extraordinary, and it's an honour for us to work alongside them. Whether their passion lies in the arts, sport, education, health, disability or tourism sectors, these groups and individuals play a vital role in improving our way of life. They remind us all that no matter how heavy the world feels, we each have the power within us to drive positive change.